Hi. For Elise, arguably one of the most recognizable classic melodies. Every student of piano learns to play For Elise or desires to learn to play the song, or at least parts of it. Written by Beethoven, but never enjoyed by Beethoven during his lifetime. The music wasn't discovered until many years after he died. We're not even sure who it was written for. It says For Elise, but it might have been another person. The music scholars are not sure on that. The jury is out on who it was written for. Nevertheless, it's a beautiful piece, very simple in construction. Beethoven chose to use just essentially two chords throughout this whole song, throughout this whole piece of music. And in the key that I'm doing it in, I chose the key of A minor. That's your basic chord for this song. And then it switches to E7th, and then back to A minor. But at different inversions up and down the fingerboard. Now when I'm up here on the 7th fret, for that little riff at the beginning, I'm doing, that's basically an E7th chord. Now I'm playing a standard tuned uke, meaning that the fourth string is up above middle C. It's a G above middle C. And so I'm able to play that little pattern like that, where my index finger is on the 7th fret of the first string, my middle finger is over on the 8th fret of the 4th string. Now hear how they continue to ring? That's one of the advantages of having reentrant tuning, where you have that high G. Because you can get those higher notes on the 4th string. If you are playing with a low G tuned, you'd have to play it this way. Where you'd have to get this note, whoops, on the, what would it be, the 6th fret of the 1st string. But you don't have the ringing capability of where you have that sustain. So the workaround, if you have a low G tuning, is you can play it this way for that little riff at the beginning of each section. So For Elise is available in tablature format. Look at the end of the video here. You can see how you can get a hold of that. I've got a lot of new stuff that's come out. You might want to check my blog site, All Things Ukulele, and I've got a whole blog there about my entire catalog of instrumental pieces that you can acquire, including my ukulele Christmas collection. And time's wasting. We got to work on some of those pieces for the season. So there you have it, For Elise by Beethoven. Have fun with it, and as always, happy strumming. One thing I forgot to mention, I've recently begun adding a MIDI audio file when I send the tablature off to people who purchase them, a MIDI audio file of that tablature. It's a note-for-note reproduction of the entire tablature arrangement, but played in a MIDI format, which is like a synthesizer format. But I reduce it down to a very slow practice tempo. Note-for-note reproduction of the tablature at a very slow practice tempo. So I started that with, which piece? The O Mio Bambino Caro, and I've now attached it to For Elise, and any of the upcoming tablatures that I intend to do, I'm hoping to also do those all rendered with a slow tempo, practice tempo of a MIDI audio file. So there you have it. Have fun with it.